Hello everyone, good day to all of you. Today, Group 6 from B1010 S21 will be presenting the impacts of changes made in the second stream. This will show the improvements made in the promotional materials, the changes in the analytics, and the update feedbacks of the viewers. So without further ado, let's get to it. In the first live stream podcast, the topic tackles the good and bad effects of watching digital series to junior high school students. However, in the second live stream podcast, the topic tackles the social and mental health issues that digital series cover, which helps us to know how junior high school students can relate to it. And now, let's talk about the promotional materials. The first poster created from the first stream is a bit dull and empty. It also doesn't say the exact date of the stream and where the streaming will be, compared to the present poster, which has complete details and more lively designs suitable for the content and theme. As for the Instagram post, compared to the first post created for the first stream, it does not show any details about the stream at all, only the logo, name, and designs. However, the present post shows complete details, including the time, date, where the stream will take place, and what the content will be. Moving forward to the Instagram stories. The first Instagram story uploaded by the streamers only announces that the livestream podcast is finally here. However, the present Instagram story showcases the current date, day, and the topic of the streamers will be talking about in their livestream podcast. And as for the last promotional material that the streamers have created, it is a teaser video. The streamers did not create any sort of teaser from the first livestream podcast as to why they have nothing to compare from. The teaser video showcases that Hawk is restreaming soon and that the viewers should be ready for it. Now, let's talk about the streaming analytics. In the first livestream podcast, it has reached 177 viewers since it was streamed, with a watch time of 18.2 hours, additional 7 subscribers, 174 total chat messages, 22 peak viewers, and 16 average viewers. As for the second live stream podcast, it has reached 118 viewers since it was streamed, with a watch time of 15.9 hours, additional 2 subscribers, 223 total chat messages, 18 peak viewers, and 12 average viewers. It is evident that the viewership lowered while the engagement became higher. Moving forward, the reach of the first livestream podcast made by the streamers has successfully achieved 567 impressions from the viewers, 6.7% impressions click-through rate, and 72 unique viewers. The amount of impressions has truly exceeded the goals and expectations of the streamers. However, the reach of the second livestream podcast made by the streamers has successfully achieved 3.1k impressions, 1.6% impressions click-through rate, and 52 unique viewers. You can see that the click-through rate and unique viewers have lowered compared to the streamers' first stream. Lastly, the engagement that they have made in the first stream has achieved 18.2 hours of watch time with 6 minutes and 10 seconds average view duration. Meanwhile, the second stream has only achieved 15.9 hours of watch time while the average view duration increased by 8 minutes and 6 seconds. And now, let's finally talk about the streaming evaluation. Majority of the 12 respondents in the streamer's first feedback form states that 4% of the information in their first stream is new to them. However, majority of the 16 respondents in their second feedback form states that only 2% of their updated topic is new to them. In their first feedback form, 83.2% of the respondents can use the streaming information immediately, while 16.7% will use it in 2 to 6 months. However, only 68.8% of the respondents can use the streaming information immediately, while 31.2% will use it in 2 to 6 months. Moving forward, all 12 of the respondents from their first feedback form collectively agrees that they would all like to know more about the topic. However, only majority of the 16 respondents from the second feedback form would like to know more about the topic, with one respondent disagreeing from the majority. From their first feedback form, 58.3% of the 12 respondents think that the streamer's knowledge about the topic is excellent. Meanwhile, in the second feedback form, it increases because 75% of the 16 respondents think that the streamer's knowledge about the topic is excellent. And now this is quite refreshing to see. It is evident that there is no comparison to overlook here, as all of the respondents from the first and second feedback form collectively agree that the streaming content chosen by the streamers is relevant to address solutions, issues, or challenges in our lives. Moving forward, in the first feedback form, 75% of the 12 respondents think that the ability of the streamers to engage them in their content is excellent. Meanwhile, in the second feedback form, only 62.5% of the 16 respondents think that the ability of the streamers to engage them in their content is excellent. Lastly, the overall streaming session evaluation in the first feedback form states that 82.3% of the 12 respondents think that the streaming session is excellent. However, only 50% of the 16 respondents in the second feedback form states that the streaming session is excellent. From all of what's been discussed, the impacts of the changes made in the streamer's second stream is evident. Despite that they've upgraded all of their promotional materials, it did not work and the viewership has seemingly lowered from the past. However, their engagement has become higher and their viewers have felt more connected with them in their present stream. And that concludes the video presentation of Group 6 B1010 S21. The members of this group are completed by Sofia Ann Kione Alejandro, Lian Grace Balonzo, Kristen Jacob Gameta, Eliza Mary Cluta, Louis Ann Samson, and Vincent Gerald Torres. Thank you all so much for listening. Goodbye, everyone.